Breaking news. If it bleeds, it leads. In your news today...
You are now tuned in to Dirty Laundry Media.
Stand by.
So what's going on, Dirty Laundry family? This is Bill Money, back in the building, tapping in with another video. So this video picks up where the last video left off. Now, brother, I am Kato on Twitter. Definitely did a great job pressing James Clyburn on the reparations and tangible specific policies for descendants of slavery. I ran across this video after I saw that one, or I probably would have included it. And this comes from a brother named Tyrone R. Polk Davis. Catch him on Twitter at Emerald Ty NY27. And he also had the opportunity to ask James Clyburn some direct questions concerning HR 40. Again, as I mentioned, HR 40 being the bill proposed to study reparations, to commission a study and a group of individuals to, discuss the issue, I guess. But there are lots of problems with HR 40. HR 40 has been pretty much languishing in Congress since the 1990s, when it was originally introduced by John Conyers, who has since passed away. And Sheila Jackson Lee is now quarterbacking that effort. But in 2019, as HR 40 was gaining momentum and gaining support in Congress and on the grassroots level, thanks to groups like American Descendants of Slavery, with Yvette Carnell leading that movement. There's a brother named Sandy Darity. He wrote a book called From Here to Equality. He is one of the most foremost scholars and experts on the reparations question. Mr. Darity puts the reparations tab at somewhere between $11 to $14 million as a substantial down payment to close the racial wealth gap. He champions what he calls pure reparations, with direct payments as part of any reparations program. That is one of the things, that it must prioritize direct payments to eligible recipients, and it must give individual recipients maximum discretion over the use of the funds. Let's see. So 10 to 12 trillion, and broken down into direct payments for all eligible recipients. And there's a few things that Dr. Darity submitted to a commission back in 2019, actually on June 19, 2019, with recommendations for revision. Don't think he gained any traction with that. Don't believe his subsequent attempts to meet with or speak with Sheila Jackson Lee were successful. So she seems to be following her own agenda, and possibly the agenda of groups like NARC and Cobra, who have been, revived or revitalized in these last 2 to 3 years, with the reparations discussion gaining center stage. But to get back to the video with brother Tyrone, go ahead and check out the video. Hop down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and please share these videos. These videos are important. It's not blood and guts. It's not if it bleeds, it leads, but this is important information to our community, and we need to get this out to as many people as possible. in order to motivate and inspire people to get active with direct action at the grassroots level. As you can see, these brothers are individuals who show up to meetings, and they have some questions written down, and they pretty much just ask them the questions that most people will not ask. So check out the video. Let me know what you think. Again, this is Bill Money signing off. Dirty Laundry Media.
Real quick.
See you
Spoke
on the
about
other
the
side.
HBCUs. That's a great thing. But statistics shows that 20% of Black Americans are college educated. Meanwhile, the 20% of us have a whole bunch of debt, right? The other 80% of Black Americans mostly work in the service economy. So that's good for the HBCUs, but the rest of Black America is pretty much being starved out. That's all I wanted to say. And on top of that, with HR 40, we were on something called Fix HR 40, where we put pressure on all of our congressional leaders to get HR 40 to the floor. We sat there for about 10 hours and watched the whole judiciary process. We saw it play out. Nancy Pelosi can bring that to the floor anytime she wants. We have been monitoring HR 40, and it's been stalled out for the most part.
You want to come to the floor, you want to pass.
What we're trying to say, sir, is that because of public pressure, so for history, right? HR 40, right? It was introduced by John Conyers in 1987. It sat dormant for over 30 years, right?
No.
So yes, it did, sir. Yes, it did.
Every year.
He introduced it every year, but it never got passed. We're talking about something almost my whole adult life. This thing never passed at all. Now there is public sentiment. There's energy behind it, right? The CBC just they did a Twitter poll. They asked us, "What do you prefer? Do you prefer?" Okay. Hold on a second. I'm almost done. Okay, sir, it's all due respect. There's no emotion in this. We're just concerned.
These are facts we're presenting.
We're just highly concerned because by 2050, Black American wealth is going to be at zero. Meanwhile, other groups' wealth are going upward while our wealth is deteriorating. So we're just highly concerned. That's it. Right. We just want a better quality of life for ourselves and our children. I have 2 children myself. The tax credit is great. It's great. But after the tax child credit, it's like that's just paying the bills and that's it. It's still not helping us out of the predicament that we're in, which is concerning. So that's it. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your lecture.
We'll address, we're going to move on. We have to allow others.
Yeah, we move. Okay. Any other question? Yes, ma'am.
Congressman, you are definitely familiar with
ADOS is everywhere. Cut the check.